Good evening, welcome to the Haldimand County Caledonia Center. I'm John Molson. Tonight, the 24-0 undefeated first place Caledonia Corvairs battle the 13-9-3 fifth place Welland Jr Canadians. The Corvairs are attempting to tie the all-time Junior B record for most consecutive wins set by the 85-86 Stratford Cullitons. So we're just about set to go. The Corvairs looking for consecutive win number 25 to tie the all-time Junior B record. The Junior Canadians are looking for back-to-back wins following a 3-2 victory in Thorold on Thursday night. Starting goaltenders for the Welland Jr Canadians, number 35, Jeffrey Hartwell. He has a one-loss record of 1-0, a 2 goals against average on the year, and a .962 save percentage, having only played in one game as the Corvairs win the draw, and Cody Brown sends the puck down to the far side. Picked up on the half wall and thrown around the near board. Mattia throws it back to neutral ice. Mattia now giving chase down the near side. Cody Brown tries to beat him to the puck before Mattia falls down on the near corner. Peacock back for Connor Murphy, intercepted, and offside at the line is Jack Fitzgerald. Starting goaltender for the Caledonia Corvairs is number 1, Colin Furlong. He's tops in the league at a 23-0 record, a 1.83 goals against average on the year, and a .935 save percentage. Abraham shoots it around the board. Gourlay from the near side crosses ice as Patton backhands up the boards. Out to stop the puck as the Welland netminder. Patton along the end line from the far side. Back to the point, Quilty backhands it back around the boards. Patton down low on the far side. Gourlay the centering pass looking for Quilty, and it's broken up by Jason Lacroix now over the Caledonia line. Quilty regains possession, goes back up the board far side for Patton. Quilty with it once again in behind his own net. Quilty down the far side, misses the pass to Patton by 4 inches, and it's dumped back in down the far wall by Jonathan Goldsworthy before the whistle goes. Caledonia last playing here last Saturday night a 5-4 win over the Port Colborne Pirates. Connor Murphy with the game-winning goal in the shootout. Perhaps a win the Corvairs should have had in regulation. Well into their first power play. Back to the right side, ex-Corvair J.C. Traverse throws it down the far wall. Cugliotta digs it out. At the half wall now, back to Traverse. Down the side, in behind the net by the end line. And Gugliotta gives it back to Traverse in by the end line. And the swooping shot by Goldsworthy comes out the far side. Sereno back into the corner, back to the point. Down the side, Cugliotta's shot hits Moran and goes back to the end line near corner. Shot wide of the net, Cugliotta grabs the rebound, Barron with the initial shot, and they score. J.C. Traverse, the ex-Corvair, shoots it along the ice through traffic, and a hearty congratulations from the left side of the line as Traverse puts the junior Canadians out in front, jeopardizing the Corvairs' chances of 25 consecutive wins here tonight. 2 minutes and 25 seconds into period number 1. Muir wins the draw, backhands it down into the far corner. Picked up by Adrian McCready. Or Aiden McCready, excuse me. Nixon to the other side. Blunt throws it up the wall. DeFonso takes it inside his line and passes up 2 lines for Allen. The pass evades him. Nixon takes it away. Dorian now with 2 other Corvairs, Jonathan and Muir on his left side, but losing possession of the puck. Welland now with it within their own zone. The pass hitting Jonathan. Goldsworthy shoots it in, play in behind the Caledonia net as Jonathan now taking the disc out the far side and shooting it in from the center ice red line. Hartwell comes out to play it, plays it up to Traverse, his defenseman. Traverse's pass through the neutral zone, broken up by Connor Murphy. Lacroix now going the other way. Forsland beats him to the corner. Peacock picks it up far side. Cross ice feed for Brown. Brown digs it out, throws it around the near wall looking for Murphy. And Hartwell comes out to play the puck around the far board. Murphy and Madeljan battling for possession in behind the Welland net. Pass through neutral ice, broken up by Forsland. Fitzgerald gets it back. Jack Fitzgerald back to the point. The shot by DeFonso broken up, and a lead flip pass to Connor Murphy, too far ahead of him by 3 inches. Murphy looking to go in on the breakaway. Christmas back for the Corvairs, beats Lalonde to the puck. Christmas up the right wing for Quilty. Quilty avoiding the check of DeFonso, the centering pass. Quilty looking for Patton, and the pass too far to Patton's forehand. Puck now back on the right side. Christmas shoots it in behind the net. Patton pinned up against the far wall. Gourlay takes it instead. His centering pass for Quilty broken up by Christian Lalonde. Lalonde, the pass up to Damien Lalonde. Damien loses the puck. Moran grabs possession, goes to the other side, and the pass from Patton up the left wing, too far for Gourlay. Quilty turning around at his own blue line, slaps a pass off the near wall, and back to pick it up is Aiden McCready for the Canadians. A pass from the far wall, bouncing off the skate of Cugliotta. Blunt to the other side, Nixon at his end line, now skating in behind his own net. 14:10 to go, first period of play. The only goal in this contest, courtesy of ex-Corvair J.C. Traverse, off the left side of the point at 2:25. And Traverse fired up, trying to prevent his ex-teammates from a 25th consecutive victory to tie the 85-86 Stratford Cullitons. Lead pass for Cosimo Fontana. Fontana picks it up from the backhand, passes back to Blunt. Allen breaks it up and tries to head on a 3-on-2 for the Corvairs, but Fontana, or for the Canadians rather, Fontana getting back for the Corvairs. Furlong making the save along the ice, a face-off from the left circle, Muir to take the draw. The Canadians win it on the face-off win from Cuglietta. Dorian able to clear the zone though. Alfieri throws it around the other side. The backhand flip to center. Digging it out of his skates is Cuglietta, but the pass too far for him. Covered up by Furlong. Face off, right circle, Caledonia zone. Draw one as Alex Barron throws it down for Madeljan, excuse me. Fitzgerald now in the near corner, being checked by Abraham. Jonathan wins the race to the far side. Broken up by Forsland before Mattia takes it away from him, and his shot from the slot goes wide off to the far side. Forsland leaves it for Muir down the board far side. Dorian picks it up, skates hard over center, looking to go around Alex Barron before he falls down. Muir back to Peacock, the rebound in front. The hard shot by Peacock along the ice to the far corner. A rebound squirted out 3 inches to the far side, but no one there for the Corvairs. The missed pass through the neutral zone to Murphy. Broken up now by Peacock. Peacock over center before Lacroix backhands it in for the junior Canadians. Damien Lalonde to the corner. Peacock taking it away from the Canadians momentarily before Aiden McCready regains possession. Welland right back to the attack. The shot by Hatton off the blocker of Colin Furlong. Brown through neutral ice. Broken up by Hatton. Furlong out to play the puck. 1 minute and 12 seconds to the midway point of period number 1. Abraham gives to Quilty. Quilty up the boards for Gourlay by the Caledonia bench, but play is broken up. Abraham now back to pick up the disc behind his own net. Christmas up the far wall for Patton. Broken up by Welland. Play on the far wall. Sereno behind the net, gives to Goldsworthy, now waiting there. Short pass off to Storts, back to Goldsworthy, up the wall to Alfieri before Caledonia intercepts at the neutral zone, and Gourlay gives back to the defender, Moran. Christmas up the far wall for Patton. Quilty through the neutral zone over the Welland line, left side, gives to Moran, works his way in the slot. The nice backhand shot by Moran, and Jeffrey Hartwell has to come up big with the left glove at the far side. Face off left circle, Welland zone. Brown wins the draw, back to Moran, left side of the point. Moran's shot goes in behind the net and out the far side. Allen through the neutral zone, broken up by Mitch Brown and throwing down the far wall. Christmas back with it behind his own net, up the far wall to Fontana. Brown over center, throws a deep pass beyond the defender, DeFonso. Welland breaking up the play, sending it back to the red line, and Blunt backhanding a bouncing shot in on Hartwell, the Welland netminder. Nixon over the line, broken up. Blunt tries to shoot it back down the left wing. Barron intercepts to the other side to DeFonso and back to Barron. Barron around the net at the end line. DeFonso up for Madeljan, and the pass too far for Madeljan. The puck going the length of the ice for an icing. Welland 3-2 winners over the Thorold Blackhawks on Thursday night at the Thorold Community Arena. Adam Barron with the first goal, and Eric Serino and Jack Fitzgerald replying with the game winner for the Canadians in their 3-2 win. Welland with 13 wins on the year, looking for number 14. Ahead early in this one, under 9 to go, first period of play. Welland ahead 1-0 on the J.C. Traverse goal at 2:25 of period number 1. Muir back to the attack for Caledonia, works his way into the slot. The shot wide to the far side, broken up by Madeljan. The lead pass to Traverse. Traverse shoots it in, and Furlong deflects to the corner. Nixon far side, up the wall for Peacock, broken up by Lacroix. Nixon throws it up the boards. Murphy with a head of steam around the right side, tries a short drop pass to Peacock, but it's broken up by Jason Lacroix. Murphy just beyond center. Cody Brown, the back pass to Abraham. Abraham shoots it in. Christian DeFonso back to pick up for the Junior Canadians. Down the side wall, Miller Hatton through center. No one there for the Junior Canadians. Forsland wins the battle to the corner. Jamie Forsland gets it back now around the near side to Abraham. DeFonso moves 2 steps off the blue line to throw it around the board's far side. Cody Brown skating hard over center, a stick check by Cuglietta, and throwing back in on the far side by Cody Brown. Serino shoots it down, picked up by Christmas, broken up. Serino gets it back. Quilty behind the net, the back pass for Christmas, up the side wall for Patton, and he clears to center. Traverse takes it from the left side, throws it down the far wall, and Furlong comes out to play the puck before a whistle on the play. Draw right circle, Quilty against Madeljan. Quilty wins the draw over to Christmas. Christmas forces play down the far board before Christian Lee clears for the Junior Canadians. Traverse back to pick up. Or that was Traverse, excuse me. Christian Lee a scratch. Christian Lee normally wearing number 61 for the Junior Canadians. That, of course, before J.C. Traverse joined the club. J.C. Traverse playing in 8 games for the Junior Canadians while spending the bulk of this season with the Caledonia Corvairs. Jan facing off with Mitch Brown. Mitch Brown wins the draw, throws it back for Blunt. Nixon up the near wall for Malott. The cross ice feed for Jonathan. Jonathan works his way down the right circle. A shot along the ice. Jeff Malott grabbing the rebound, and play now at the left circle, Welland zone. Malott at the end line. Under 6 to go, first period of play as he's checked by Alfieri. Mattia taking the puck and smacking it down the ice on the far side to clear the zone for the Canadians. Malott pass far side. Fontana picks it up, moves below the right circle, and the shot wide and out the near side and out of play. A whistle on the play with 5:15 to go in period number 1. Draw won by the Canadians down the sideboard. Hatton and Lalonde battle for the puck. Muir comes up with it. His centering pass for Briar Jonathan, and Jonathan knocked down at the far side. Damien Lalonde to the penalty box. Caledonia to their first power play, looking to tie it up as we approach the first intermission. Caledonia looking to respond to the J.C. Traverse goal at 2:25. Murphy in to take the draw opposite Jan. Murphy wins the draw, back to the right. Quilty moves it over to the left. Nixon back to Quilty, and the shot wide out the near side, hitting the glass. Nixon picks it up to Quilty down the side wall. Murphy back to Quilty, top of the point. The pass over, and the hard shot from the left by Nixon, partially blocked, moves into the near corner. Quilty right side, over to Nixon, the fake shot back to Quilty. Over to Murphy, down low for Patton, back to Quilty. The hard slap shot wide by Nixon, and they score! The shot by Kyler Nixon hitting the end board. Connor Patton grabbing the rebound below the right circle, far side, and sliding it underneath the Welland goaltender, Jeff Hartwell. And the Corvairs tie it up, looking for win number 25. With 4:16 to go, Connor Patton ties the game. Play down the near wall by the Caledonia bench. At 15:44, the Corvairs tie it up, looking for win number 25. Face off left circle, Caledonia zone. Storts versus Quilty. Quilty winning the draw, back for Nixon, up the near side for Gourlay. Gourlay crossing center, shoots it down the far board, broken up by Goldsworthy. Welland able to clear it out at the right side, 2 inches over their blue line before Blunt shoots it right back in for the Corvairs. Nixon gloves it down, passes his blue line over center, over the right, down into the corner, centering pass for Gourlay. So Nixon taking it from blue line to blue line before dishing off a pass to Gourlay. Gourlay looking for a open shot on the near side. Brown losing the draw. Welland throwing it around the near sideboard. Lacroix works his way free from the right circle, but by the time He got to the net. The puck just trickled away from him and off to the left of Furlong. Furlong making the easy save. Cipriano tossed out of the draw. Lacroix to take it. He wins the draw, and the shot by Jason Lacroix right off the face-off. Lacroix gets it back. Short drop pass to Cipriano. Lacroix dumped heavily in behind the Caledonia net by Greg Christmas. Christmas caught on the other side as the Welland player Tyler Stranges finds an open shot from the near side. Shot off the blue line, far side. Stranges gets it back. Cipriano in behind the net, checked by Moran. Lacroix, the centering pass, looking for Stranges. Broken up, throws it to the far corner, over to DeFonso, and the turnaround shot by Lacroix, broken up by Mitch Brown. Brown hammering a pass off the sideboard, the length of the ice for the Corvairs. Abraham checks Madeljan off the puck. Madeljan gets it back in the neutral zone. The pass back for the defender. Now up the right wing by the Caledonia bench, looking for Fitzgerald. Adam Mattia in behind the Caledonia net, looks to dig the puck free. Battling now with Abraham and Brooker Muir. Madeljan in there as well. Under 2 to go, first period of play. Dorian looking for a block shot at the top of the line. Aiden McCreary, a shot from the right. A slash being called to Dorian. Welland back to the power play. Welland to their second power play of the evening. Caledonia at 91.93% in the league going into tonight on the penalty kill. That is tops in the league. Play down the far wall. Travers fanning on the shot, and Cody Brown able to clear for the Corvairs. A delayed call here as Furlong skates off to the bench, and a cross check being called as Matt Cuglietta to the box for the Welland Jr. Canadians. Welland looking for their 7th win on the road as Damian Lalonde wins the draw back to the far corner. He moves it up now down the right side looking for Lacroix. Back for DeFonso, down the half wall for Lalonde. Lalonde hit by Blunt, and Caledonia able to work the play back to the neutral zone. Under a minute to go now. 1-1 tie. Goals by Connor Patton at 15:44. J.C. Travers with the opening goal at 2:25. Caledonia looking for win number 25 and an all-time record as Nixon shoots wide of the net to the near corner. And the Junior Canadians looking for their 14th win on the year. Murphy at the half wall near corner. Welland quite a distance back in 4th place of the Thorold Blackhawks. Thorold at 17-5-2. The Welland Junior Canadians would move to within 7 points of Thorold as the buzzer goes. The Corvairs skate off to the intermission at a 1-1 tie. Goals by Connor Patton and J.C. Travers. And at the end of one, it's the Caledonia Corvairs 1 and the Welland Junior Canadians also at 1. The Welland Jr. Canadians out of the dressing room first, but the Corvairs now storming out of their dressing room. The Corvairs and the Welland Jr. Canadians tied at 1 after a period of play, just about set to start period number 1. Connor Patton off the assist from Kyler Nixon tying the game at 15:44. JC Traverse, the ex-Corvair, putting the Junior Canadians out in front by 1 at the 2:25 mark off the shot along the ice from the left side. Lacroix winning the draw, back for the defender, Barron. Adam Barron losing possession. Cody Brown coming right back with a quick snapshot from the right circle. And Hartwell getting the pad across to make the save. Blunt down the wall, stops at the half wall. Cody Brown from center feeds a shot in, or a pass to Dorian out the far corner, resulting in a good scoring chance at the far side. Cody Brown through the neutral zone. Now Nixon gives it back to Brown, and his shot high over the net, off the glass. Peacock checking his man up against the board. Murphy making his way on the backhand at the top of the blue line, eventually losing possession to Adam Mattia. Mattia falling down inside the Corvair line. And a whistle as a result. Mattia offside as he fell down, so a face-off beside the Caledonia line. Quilty winning it back for the defender, Forsland. Forsland one-hands it down the board to the half wall looking for Quilty, but it's taken away by Tyler Stranges. Pass to Hatton broken up. Abraham able to get it out to the neutral zone before McCready shoots it in for the Canadians. Lalonde back to the line, shot by McCready, partially blocked, moves into the far corner. Moves out at the line, McCready over to the near corner. Hatton shooting it in, Furlong coming out to play the disc for the Corvairs. Gourlay over the red line. Short pass to Quilty on his left side, as it's shot in by Forsland, hitting the back wall, and it's picked up by Adam Barron. His lead pass to Cuglietta. Cuglietta's shot off the end board far side. Fontana through center, pass off to the left. Gourlay swooping in behind the net, back to Christmas, and his wrister high into the glove. Jeffrey Hartwell making an impressive save at the near post with the left glove. On the out-of-town board, it's the Kitchener Dutchmen and the Cambridge Winterhawks tied at 1 near the end of the second period. Kitchener looking for their 22nd consecutive victory after winning in Brantford on Thursday night. Niagara Falls with a 1-0 lead over Fort Erie. Ancaster tripling up Buffalo by a score of 3-0. The 99ers looking for their 7th win on the year in the basement in the Midwestern Conference. Looking for win number 7 on the year are the 99ers with a 1-0 lead in Guelph, and Strathroy Rockets and the London Nationals tied at 1. Cipriano wins the draw, drops it back for the defender, Alfieri. Murphy at the near side beside the end line. Checked by Cipriano, so he drops a pass further down the side wall for Peacock. Peacock losing possession. Cody Brown backhanding it down the wall, goes in behind the net Brown calling for it back, and the feed by Connor Murphy. Cody Brown missing the pass, and the puck going the length of the ice. Mattia from center shoots it in down the far wall. Blunt through the neutral zone. The pass for Cody Brown. Peacock gloving it down on the turnover by Corvairs. Corvairs out the near side, backhands it up the wall for Madeljan. Nixon back for the Corvairs. Centering pass, Fitzgerald trying to work his way out front, and they score. Fitzgerald, the pass off for, I believe, Mattia, and the wrist shot past Colin Furlong on the far corner. Matthew Madeljan, the first to shake hands at the bench, so perhaps he'll be credited with the Welland goal. Shot partially blocked. Mattia does indeed. A fallen Corvair in front of the net. Looks like Scott Dorian. So 4 minutes into period number 2. Adam Mattia puts Welland on top, looking to snap the 24-game win streak of the Corvairs. Face-off left side, Caledonia, or Welland zone rather. Quilty slaps it down the far side. The shot by Blunt goes out the far side. Caledonia now to the power play. Their first power play of the second period. Blunt over the blue line, past center, and throws a pass into the corner. Patton picks it up, rings it around the board out the far side. Quilty picks it up at the half wall, down for Patton, and Patton twisting and turning down at the end line. Blunt to Nixon, top of the point, over to Patton, broken up in front of the net. And Madeljan able to backhand it down the ice. The long lead pass for Gourlay into the near corner. He misses it. Hartwell comes out to play it. Gourlay, top of the blue line, finds some room at the left circle. Skates all the way around the net as he couldn't find a shot that he liked. Left side over to Gourlay, half wall. Gourlay's pass back to Abraham, broken up by Cuglietta, sent down the ice. Nixon past his own line, passes off over to his left, and Connor Murphy with speed goes around the net and passes out the near side. Murphy, top of the blue line. Nixon back down the wall for Brown. Nixon gets it back over to Murphy, back to Nixon, top of the line. Fakes the shot, goes down low, the rebound, and they score! No, apparently not. Connor Murphy with his arms raised in celebration. An original great chance by the Corvairs down at the left circle. And then a scrum in behind the net. Caledonia claiming they'd put it in at the far side, but no call as play continues. Moran dumps it in down the near wall. Picked up by McCready, shot through the neutral zone. Storts goes after it down the near side. Caledonia's Fontana picking it up. A 2-on-1 developing. Brown in close. Quilty with a shot in close to the net. Brown looking for a rebound. Malott in behind the net. The shot by Fontana. Fontana falling down and giving Barron a shot as he gets back up. Off to the near side, closest to our broadcast location. Fontana and Barron now exchanging words. Brown and Malott coming close on that 2-on-1 to tying the game for Caledonia. They've ruled it a goal, so we'll put the clock back. The Corvairs tie the game. Play continued. We'll wait for the announcement. The referees have discussion at center, and Caledonia will be given credit for the second goal. Brown and Cipriano to line up at center. Caledonia, they reset the clock back to 13:44. DeFonso throwing it down the near side. Cody Brown and Nixon getting credit for the second Caledonia goal. Justin Abraham getting the tying marker as the score clock set back to 13:44. Welland winning the draw. The pass across by Alfieri into the slot. The puck moving down to the near side. Fitzgerald in behind the net. The pass out from that now fallen player, Mattia Dorian. A big shot and booted away by the right pad of Hartwell. Scott Dorian nearly putting the Corvairs out in front. Fitzgerald through the neutral zone. Mattia picks it up, and Briar Jonathan with a nice back check to break up play through the neutral zone. Cody Brown near corner from the right. The cross ice feed for Jamie Forsland. Plays it in for Muir in behind the net. Muir now at the half wall from the left circle. A shot, and Hartwell getting the left pad down. Connor Murphy falling down. A whistle on the play. So Justin Abraham with his first goal on the year, tying it up for the Corvairs. Abraham with his 12th point on the second period goal through game number 25. Shot by Welland wide of the net. Goldsworthy shot, hits Forsland and moves back to neutral territory. Abraham behind his own net. Cipriano going after the disc as well. Cipriano now going after it at the far end line. Broken up by the Corvairs' Forsland. Forsland unable to clear the zone. Cipriano's centering pass looking for Jason Lacroix. Cipriano back to the near corner this time. Lacroix back to Goldsworthy. His shot hits Forsland, and Connor Murphy clears through 2 lines. JC Traverse back to pick up for the Canadians. His shot from the far side. Traverse with the shot past 2 blue lines along the ice, and Furlong making the save. Malott losing the draw to Madeljan as Madeljan taps it to the far corner. McCready the pass off to the right circle, looking for Mattia before Patton breaks it up and sends it the lengths of the ice. Christian DeFonso back behind his own net. 48 seconds to the midway point of period number 2. Madeljan throws it around the net. Furlong out to play it. DeFonso the backhand feed for Madeljan. Madeljan tries to give it back to DeFonso. DeFonso the pass to Fitzgerald, trying to move around Moran. And a back check by Quilty. Quilty clearing the puck. And Caledonia making a line change. DeFonso's pass across 2 lines for Stranges. Stranges the backhand pass. Hits the end boards. Goldsworthy picks it up and rainbows a shot in on Furlong. Caledonia at center, jumping around a check as Muir. Gourlay goes to the near side. Muir goes to the slot area, broken up by Stranges. Stranges carries the puck down the near side by the Caledonia bench. Gourlay picking it off, getting it back above the right circle now over to Nixon. The shot along the ice, just wide near side. Kyler Nixon wristing it right along the ice, 2 inches off the near post. Storts gets in behind Nixon and shovels a backhand pass off the back wall out the near side. JC Traverse with his first goal as a member of the Welland Jr. Canadians in the first. Traverse with 5 points on the year, tallying 4 of those for the Corvairs. Traverse with a goal and an assist in now his 9th game with the Junior Canadians, and Traverse now with the puck in behind his own net. As the Junior Canadians move to the power play, the pass up for Barron moves out of play at the near side benches. Madeljan to take the draw. He leads the Canadians in scoring with 28 points through game number 25 as the puck goes out of play on the far side. Face off left circle, Caledonia zone. Madeljan opposite Matt Quilty. Quilty wins the draw and throws it back to the far blue line. The turnover and the shot by Quilty. Patton forcing a turnover over the left side. Quilty gets it back and rings it off the outside of the near post. Patton in the slot, broken up by Madeljan. The Canadians now on a possible 2-on-2 as Madeljan moves the puck around Greg Christmas. Fitzgerald far side, back to DeFonso, back to Fitzgerald at the half wall, and dishes another back pass to DeFonso. DeFonso, top of the blue line, fakes. The shot from the right circle by Jack Fitzgerald. Caledonia able to pick it off and throw it down the ice with 35 seconds to go, in the penalty to Ryan Blunt. Pass over center, dumped in by Storts. Furlong comes out to play the puck. Up the wall for Dorian. Caledonia's Abraham able to clear it with now under 10 seconds to go in the minor to Blunt. Abraham credited with the second Caledonia goal to tie things up at 6:16 of period number 2. Centering pass goes into the near corner. Lalonde down there. Cuglietta in there as well. The shot by Lacroix wide of the near side goes back to the corner to pick up the disc. Shot in by Mitch Brown. Caledonia to a partial line change, and Brown in behind the Welland net to try and pick it up. In behind the net, the feed from Brown for Malott. Malott, the back pass for Briar Jonathan, gives back to Malott. Malott, the backhand pass, picked off by the Welland defender. Aiden McCready. And Welland back down the near side. Caledonia taking it away. And ahead of steam from his own zone is Brooker Muir, finally stopping at the half wall on the far side. Muir with it once again, maneuvering for position, throws it behind the net off to the far side. Jonathan turning around, banking a pass off Alfieri. Strange is falling down on the play, still can't clear the line. Finally does so at that right side, and Forsland throws a pass to himself off the far wall and smashes a man heavily up the boards in the process. Hammered Alfieri into the board far side while receiving his own pass. Alfieri now breaking it up at the far side. Abraham turning around, Forsland end line far side, up to Cody Brown. His pass too far, backhanded in by Adam Barron. Abraham back to touch up for the Corvairs. Play down the near wall. Several players battling for possession. Cody Brown with a near 2-on-1 as a result. Passed off to his left. The pass 2 inches too far for Connor Murphy into the slot. Peacock and Murphy jamming away at it with under 5 minutes to go. Second period of play. Referee calling for a head check. And Jordan Peacock heading to the box for the Corvairs. Face-off from the Caledonia zone, left side, Madeljan to take the draw. J.C. Traverge at the left point, Goldsworthy over to his right. And on the wings are Fitzgerald and Mattia. The junior Canadians winning the draw, working it back to Traverge. And the pass from Traverge over to Goldsworthy. And the shot by Goldsworthy hung on to by Furlong. Goldsworthy with 2 goals and 6 assists on the year for 8 points. Blunt throws it down the wall. Quilty picks it up. Patton finding some room on a breakaway. And the shot by Connor Patton off the right shoulder of the Welland netminder. Hartwell making a big save off the right shoulder. Fitzgerald to the end line. Caledonia's Matt Quilty taking it away from Mattia, and his pass, Quilty feeding Patton. Patton with a shot below the right circle, and Hartwell hanging on with the glove. Jeffrey Hartwell playing in just his second game for the Welland Jr. Canadians. Christmas losing possession to Lalonde, and Lalonde shot wide to the far side off the glass. Barron throwing it around the boards. Furlong cutting it off halfway out. Play down the near side, the shot by Barron, and Forsland doing a nice job of sliding across. Moran far side. Goes to Christmas, and Christmas sends it the length of the ice through the crease of Hartwell, and Hartwell deflecting it off to the corner on the far side. Dorian banks it off the wall. Barron down the far side through center. Patton over the blue line. And the shot by Storts. Furlong doing a great job of gloving it down inside the near post. 2:19 to go in period number 2. Cipriano winning the draw, going to Hatton near corner, and losing possession at the blue line is Alfieri. Caledonia moving down the far side. Play thrown through the neutral zone. Play now back in the Caledonia end. Nixon cuts it off, rings it around the near boards. The pass through center, Murphy picks it up, goes to the backhand, the rebound. Cody Brown out the near side. Murphy with a shot at the near side. Cody Brown grabbing the rebound. Welland back the other way. The shot shoveled wide of the net off the far corner by Tyler Stranges. Play now in the near corner. Lalonde's shot wide of the net. Lacroix back to the left side. Traverse, and they score. Tipped out in front. J.C. Traverse with the high shot off the point, and I believe it was deflected high in front down the center of the net. We'll wait and see if Traverse is credited with a goal or an assist. So Matt Cuglietta getting credit for the deflection in front. And Traverse getting his second point against his former team. Topping his entire output for his first 8 games with Welland. Gourlay, top of the line, beats Mattia to the puck. Gourlay having to back check before Mattia could break out through the center zone. Fortunately, I believe 2 Corvairs on either side, Forsland and Abraham, may have cut him off. Face off beside the Caledonia line. Patton through the neutral zone. Tries to maneuver his way around the defender. Quilty back to the line, Abraham. Abraham plays it in behind the net. Barron takes it away, plays it up the far wall, and the lead feed from Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald looking for Madeljan on the other side. Gourlay far wall, fires a high pass, too far for Matt Quilty, and J.C. Travers touches up as an icing on the Corvairs. Cipriano digging away. Stranges follows the puck to the corner. Goldsworthy slaps it away from Gourlay at the far side. Hatton picks it up. He's shoved into the boards by Patton at the buzzer. So J.C. Travers, the shot off the point late in period number 2. Deflected by Matt Cuglietta high up into the Caledonia net. And at the second intermission, it's the Welland Canadians looking to break the Caledonia 24-game winning streak, leading at the end of period number 2 by a score of 3-2. The Corvairs finding themselves behind by 1 going into period number 3. The Matt Cuglietta goal with inside 3 minutes to go, second period of play, off the assist from the top of the blue line by ex-Corvair J.C. Travers, and the junior Canadians find themselves out in front looking to break Caledonia's 24-game win streak. Caledonia looking to tie the all-time record set by the 85-86 Stratford Culletons. Goldsworthy around the net. Travers crosses ice for Madeljan. Madeljan top of the blue line, moving to the 3-on-2. And the missed pass by Mattia. Mattia gets it back, feeds it over to the far half wall. Fitzgerald stops there, gives to Travers, back to Fitzgerald. Travers, the shot top of the blue line, kicked aside by Furlong. Fitzgerald looking for a rebound. 1:20 to go in the penalty to Patton. Brown going around Travers to the far side and stopping in behind the Welland net as he's tied up by Travers. Three players down in behind the Welland net, now battling Cody Brown. Cody Brown with an excellent job of retaining possession, as it took 3 players to knock him off the puck. Brown holding the puck in behind the Welland net for a good 20 seconds. Play Caledonia zone now. Forsland picks it up, throws it down the far wall. Back to pick up is DeFonso for the junior Canadians. The pass out the far side, up to the center ice red line. Lacroix backhands it in before being shouldered off the puck by Abraham. Pass in. Cuglietta looking for his second. Lacroix also with a good chance in the slot. And Lacroix and Cuglietta wreaking all kinds of havoc in front of the Caledonia net before Forsland takes the disc in behind his own net and jams it the length of the ice. Caledonia now back at full strength. The puck hitting the end board from the near corner, working its way out. Quilty managing to swat it back to the neutral zone before Traverse throws it out of play into the netting out the far side. Caledonia winning all 3 previous meetings, of course, at the 24-0, but Welland on top on the scoreboard tonight. Strange as the pass across to Stort's broken up as Furlong down and Mitch Brown the other way for the Corvairs. Brown's shot wide of the net. Welland swatting it out around Christmas at the far corner. Moran cross ice for Fontana, up for Brown, and Brown chips it down the far side. Fontana to Blunt. Blunt, the long shoot in, hitting the glass out the far corner. Lalonde picks it up down the far side. Lalonde getting it back, moving around Nixon, and the quick high snapshot into the glove of Furlong deflects back out front, and DeFonzo's shot wide and into the corner near side. No scoring so far in the third. Madeljan down the board, far side. Blunt muscled off the puck by Mattia. Fitzgerald turns around. In the slot, Mattia feeding Madeljan, and Madeljan partially fanning, gives it back to Mattia in the slot. Matthew Madeljan and Adam Mattia wreaking all kinds of havoc the last couple of minutes on the Caledonia netminder Furlong, but Furlong managing to keep the score at a 1-goal Caledonia deficit. Brown far side, checked there by Lacroix. Murphy comes away with it down the right wing for Muir, and Muir's tripped up, and Caledonia will go to the power play here. Caledonia and Welland last meeting 2 Sundays ago. Caledonia winning 4-3 on the overtime Cody Brown goal at 3:55. Quilty leaves the draw in favor of Patton. Patton wins the draw, throws it for Gourlay, far corner. Blunt from the left, throws it around in behind the net. Gourlay moves out far side to Nixon at the point. Blunt with it, back to Nixon, fakes a shot down the half wall. Gourlay in behind the net for Quilty. Quilty from the end line back to Gourlay, the slap shot. Patton trying to make a deflection off to the far side. Play far corner, Quilty back to the end line to Gourlay. Nixon the shot. Rebound Patton. Patton with 2 good chances after the initial shot by Quilty hit Cugliotta. Blunt top of the line. Gives back for Nixon. Nixon to Gourlay. Gourlay at the half wall far side. Gourlay moves it over to the near corner to Blunt. Back to Nixon. Back to the far side for Gourlay. Gourlay fans on the pass. Traverse gets possession. Traverse trying to backhand it out before the whistle goes. .50 seconds to go in the penalty to Christian DeFonzo as a face-off beside the Welland line. Welland sending the puck the length of the ice. Murphy now over center. Moves to the left wing and snaps a wrist shot far out of play off to the far side. Caledonia and Welland also playing here back on the 5th of October. Caledonia coming away with a 5-0 victory in that contest. Cody Brown with 2 goals. Goals number 3 and 5 on the night for the Corvairs. Kyler Nixon, Gourlay, and Quilty also scoring. Quilty adding an assist in that game. Mirror the drop pass to Murphy. 5 seconds to go on the Caledonia power play. Shot by Cody Brown, high and wide, hitting the end boards. Brown looking to tie the game. Corvairs getting the opening goal at 2:25 of the first. Patton replying for the Corvairs at 15:44 of period number 1. Adam Mattia with the go-ahead goal 4 minutes in. Abraham with the goal to tie it at 2, in which the clock had to be reset. Some discussion on whether that Caledonia goal would count. They finally allowed it a minute and change later before Matt Cugliotta was credited with the 3rd Welland goal on the assist from J.C. Corvairs at the top of the point with inside 3 minutes to go, second period of play. It's the Welland Canadians on top of the Corvairs right now, 3-2. Furlong out to play the puck. Drops it for Moran. Moran over the far side for Fontana. Moran gets it back. Fans on the pass. Moving in is Serino on the far side. Gourlay takes it away from him. Gourlay turning around, avoiding the check of Adam Barron. Goes out the near side instead. Patton plays it down the wall, far side. Quilty out in front. And the shot along the ice by Gourlay. Gourlay backhanding it up the wall. Quilty from the right circle. Gives it back to Blunt. Broken up by Serino. Serino at the red line, and he stood up. Blunt takes away the puck and shoots it right back in. Quilty behind the net. Patton plays it down the wall for Blunt. Blunt leaves it for Cody Brown. Brown from the half wall back to Nixon left side. And Nixon's shot from the left side deflected into the near corner. Welland back the other way. Cipriano shoots it in past 3 Corvair players and goes off on a change. Murphy, a big chance as Hartwell coming all the way out nearly to the blue line to play it, and Welland right back the other way. Lalonde's shot, and Furlong cutting the angle perfectly at the top of his crease. 43 seconds to the midway point of period number 2, or number 3 rather. No scoring in the third. Abraham winning the draw, or receiving the pass from the draw rather, throwing it down the far side and icing on the play. Face-off back in the Caledonia zone. Lalonde wins the draw from the left side. Goldsworthy throws it around the boards. Abraham in behind his own net, throws it for Jonathan Murphy, wins the race to the corner. Murphy at the end line, falls down on the play. Strange is checking him. Murphy works his way off the check, side of the net, far side. as Lalonde, working his way through the neutral zone, stops the back pass for Mattia Forsland for Mitch Brown, and Mitch Brown hit heavily in the side of the head by Madeljan. Furlong plays it down the far wall for Fontana. Fitzgerald picks it off. Madeljan at the left circle. Fitzgerald falling down, far corner. Brown coming away with it. Feeds Dorian near side. Dorian goes across the ice. Fontana dumping it in. And a fresh defense pairing out for the Corvairs. Brown to the corner near side. Madeljan down the wall. Christmas the shot in. The deflection in front by Mitch Brown. Looks like Cosimo Fontana down the near side, looking for some room before the whistle goes. Muir beside the blue line. Brown back to Nixon. Brown shoots it in, right on Hartwell. Hartwell standing up to make the save. 8:47 to go. Third period of play. Caledonia looking for the equalizer. Muir wins the draw off to the right. Nixon moves up and fires a shot wide to the far side. Hatton able to clear the zone. Brown picking it up near corner Caledonia zone. Nixon around the net. Nixon for Muir broken up. Lacroix's shot partially blocked by Nixon, ends up in the near corner. Storts turns around. Storts to the right side, picked off by Blunt. Blunt through the neutral zone. Muir to Brown. Brown open for a brief second, unable to work himself around the defender before he falls to the ice. Abraham shot in from center, bounces off the end board. The Welland goaltender plays it up around the board by center, where the puck goes out of play. Cipriano to take the draw. Stranges off to his right. Cipriano wins the draw, and Stranges chases down the far side. Bank pass off the wall. Quilty too far for him. Play in the near corner. Quilty knocking his man down. Gourlay looking for it as well. Christmas able to keep it in from the left side. At the half wall, crosses the ice. The shot by Forsland off the padding of Hartwell and deflecting off into the near corner. Patton in behind the net from the end line. Evades the check of Goldsworthy and shovels a pass out front to Quilty. Quilty's shot wide of the net. Christmas moving off the left side of the blue line. Stranges through center. Cipriano dumping it in. And the Welland Canadians going off on a full change. Forsland up the line. Broken up by Welland. Christmas back on the near corner. The lead feed hits the stick of Lalonde. Forsland picks it up before the whistle goes beside the two benches. Connor Murphy to the box for the Corvairs. Murphy leading the league in scoring with 15 goals, 37 assists for 52 points. Well into the power play, looking for a 2-goal lead. The shot by Traverse, kicked in the far corner by Furlong. Corvairs gets it back. Caledonia penalized for too many men. Corvairs playing back and forth with Fitzgerald to Madeline. Fitzgerald from the left circle works it into Mattia. The shot by Mattia. Madeljan down past the end line, back to Madeljan. Madeljan plays it in deep for Fitzgerald. The rebound, Mattia there trying to jam it in. And Fontana able to clear the rebound inside of 6 minutes to play, third period. Caledonia looking for win number 25 to tie the consecutive games record, and Welland looking for their 14th victory on the year. The shot by Storts deflects off Abraham, back to the point. Goldworthy's wrist shot hits the midsection of Forsland, and Forsland now able to clear the zone the length of the ice down the far side. Cugliotta, the backhand pass. Lalonde going in after Nixon turns the puck over. Shot left side through Furlong, ends up in the far corner off the shot by Barron. Barron unable to keep the puck in. It's an inch off the blue line to the far side, so the whistle goes. 21 seconds to go, in the penalty to Connor Murphy. Patton winning the draw, throws it to the corner, taken away by Welland. Lalonde moves around Moran to the near corner. Lalonde out the far side now, down the half wall, and the pass slapped in behind the net for Mattia. Stranges went in behind the net for Fitzgerald before the whistle blew. Quilty losing the draw, Lalonde winning it through his feet, going after it. Puck now at the far corner. Shot by Stranges. Glove down once again by Furlong.
Let's get one.
Tyler Stranges with 3 goals and 5 assists for 8 points in Welland's 25th game. Hatton plays it in behind the Caledonia net. Cody Brown stood up by the defender. Furlong out to play it. Blunt in behind his own net. Murphy back to Blunt, up the wall for Cody Brown. Brown for Murphy. Murphy the centering pass. Puck ends up out the left side before Welland intercepts back to the neutral zone. Blunt backhanding it in and checked along the boards by Lacroix. Cuglietta down the line for Fitzgerald. Or that was Cipriano, excuse me. Nixon across center, feeds down the left wing for Cody Brown. Brown gives it back to him, looking for a centering pass. Nixon unable to get a stick on it to tie it up for the Corvairs. Murphy turns around for Peacock. Peacock at the far end line, checked off the puck. Cipriano takes it away. The feed up the right wing for Lacroix. Lacroix tries to move around Forsland. Jamie Forsland breaking it up. Skating past center, throws it around the wall. It's cut off by Hartwell. Welland turning it over. Mitch Brown looking for a scoring chance beside the right circle. Forsland works his way down to that far corner before it's dumped in by Mattia. Furlong flashing the leather to make the save. Once again, no scoring here in the third. J.C. Travers getting the opening goal at 2:25. Connor Patton replying at 15:44 the first off the Kyler and Nixon assist. 1-1 at the intermission. Nixon with it now in behind the Welland net. Skates out the near side, doing circles all the way around the other side. Tries to feed Mitch Brown off at the far corner. Blunt back inside his own line. Shoots it in from center. It rings all the way around the boards. Quilty to the near corner before it's tied up at the near side. Welland able to break up play and send it the length of the ice to Caledonia territory. Patton through the neutral zone. Gourlay over the left side. It's broken up by Adam Barron. Abraham to Forsland. Forsland plays it down the near wall, broken up by Stranges. Taken away by Quilty. Quilty leaving it for Abraham. Patton from the blue line. Lalonde swats it away from him. Abraham with it, 1:18 to go. Caledonia looking for win number 25. They'll have to tie it up first as Patton goes offside at the top of the Welland line. So the Corvairs take a timeout, looking to discuss a strategy that will tie this one up. Otherwise, the Corvairs will drop their first contest on the year. The Corvairs in St. Catharines Friday night. The Corvairs hosting the Buffalo Regals in Cayuga next Saturday night. Remember, fans, that's in Cayuga. So don't come here looking to see a game. Make your way down to Cayuga, because that's where we are next Saturday at 7:30 as the Corvairs face the Buffalo Regals. Murphy slaps it in through the slot. Quilty bats it down off their DeFonso misplay. In the slot, Brown shot high over the net. Brown to the near corner, centering pass looking for Murphy. Side of the net, Murphy works his way around the wraparound on the far side, but Murphy can't find a pass. Patton to Brown, net now empty for the Corvairs. Welland sending it down, 30 seconds to go now. Cody Brown upended. Matthew Madeljan having some words to say to him. A face-off beside the Welland line. A slash on the play and a high stick. We'll see who gets these penalties. Cody Brown falling to the ice and now voicing his frustration as he skates to the box for the Corvairs. Now Madeljan going to the box. No signal. Brown with his arms up in the air. So maybe a slash and a high stick. There's some real confusion with 31.2 to go. The door open for the Corvairs at the Corvair penalty box. Brown now to the box for Caledonia, so those penalties will offset. Murphy wins the draw. Nixon around the board far side. Quilty backhands it down deep into the near corner. Gourlay to the corner, trying to force a turnover. Quilty with it. In behind the net, Caledonia with a sixth attacker. Shot by Gourlay, rainbows up in the air, in behind the net, 1 second to go. And the Welland Jr. Canadians have broken the streak as Welland jumping up in the air. An exuberant Welland squad as they hand the Corvairs their first defeat. No scoring in the third. Matt Cuglietta with the game-winning goal off the J.C. Traverse point shot inside 3 minutes to go. Second period of play, and the Welland Jr. Canadians hand the Corvairs their first loss by a score of 3-2. For the Caledonia Corvairs Hockey Club, I'm John Molson. Please join us for our next home game, Saturday, December 7th. Please note the arena change. That's 8 p.m. in Cayuga at the Cayuga Arena. The Corvairs face off with the Buffalo Regals. Once again, tonight's final score, the Welland Jr. Canadians 3 and the Caledonia Corvairs 2. Good night.